Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today.
Oh, Charlie.
Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today from the Google Play and Apple App Store today. Ride or drive with Shaxi. Download the Shaxi ride-hailing app and sign up as a driver or rider. Get Shaxi today.
Well, just as you guys know, anytime when we have to come and talk about the very important issues happening in our showbiz space, we don't slow. we go hard and we talk about them. Another opportunity is here for us to do your favorite show, that is Showbiz Daily, right here in the studios of Sammy Flex TV. And just so you know, we are streaming on 3 important platforms. 1 on YouTube, Sammy Flex TV. 2 on Facebook, Sammy Flex TV. Then we go offline to give you a nationwide coverage on Agbeve TV as well. So if you are watching online and if you are internet, scan your TV sets right now and make sure that you are also part of those who are enjoying the stream on Agbeve TV, Sammy Flex TV, on both Facebook and on YouTube as well. My name is Sammy Flex. Time is up for us to do our thing. Remember, it is called Showbiz Daily. Show we any na ye. Enti o sharing na also o chire wa adwen o ka bi. O di bi ka ho na aman common aide. Enjan common e man ko. Esa na say ye dwa ye num too much bi no. But also ka bi e ma na de. So on Facebook, you can put your comments there. I'll be reading them. On YouTube, put your comments there. I'll be reading them. And remember that this show runs from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every weekday. See, time necessary. It's in Pacho Bia and Sheniso. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sammy Flex TV. Me panel members, we sit to discuss some of the very, very important topics in our showbiz industry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Showbiz Daily. Now in the studio, I'm Ranti Atnasi. And Tim Dodo Solomon, Chemo. Who say Chemo or Far Side Enterprise. Chemo Far Side Enterprise. Oh yeah, massa. Now I made a post on Facebook not long ago using Antoine Semenyo, footballer now or ball English Premier League. You know, there's a most team. Bournemouth. Okay. Now my post was that we are praying, say Ghana Black Stars will be able to qualify for the next World Cup coming up in 2026. In fact, 2026, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm calling 2025, 2026. Okay. Inti empire ni say, "Sisi ama Ghana." Mahun say, "Omo ye nema." Man for so Bob discuss when in Black Stars there. A discussion on Nazi. And they are to million. Omo bom pam sa na ye bom pam mom. Na maybe say I am pie bon kwa. And I say bibi because na Ghana for crowd hope to sing. Because I'm not feeling the energy among many Ghanaians. And then you started with sports. I'm not feeling the energy among many Ghanaians. I say, hey, World Cup, Bass is through, woman is through, and more. My many chairman start to say, very little saying, a bit ye, and I say, Emfa.
And can wait their hope, Yeah, you heard the all my year previously, and what is happening now. Players, and even in their various teams, you know, their performances so far so good. And then the opponent now ye share or and said that more so even in the group now Ghana is leading the group. And you know,
Ghana is leading.
Yeah, Ghana is leading. Say Ghana cried to me share next 2 matches calculations in this will try. Yeah, qualify for the next stage.
So calculation now.
We lose. Now you win here. You been I know you are so bitter. And they say dear Ghana for destiny a war man.
Okay.
You bet me I winning 2 games. Yeah, we are good. The next after that in other games and say you lose grad probabilities are still I may lead the group near high. I'm here for World Cup maybe. Our next 2 games are very very crucial. As we are in a comfortable lead, as somebody would say. And for me, I think so far so good. And players in the beyond so I must show say they are doing well in their various teams. Let's hope say bet translate about national team. No now already the same thing. Your opponent child now I know any.
Okay.
Bibi na ye bibi nka Ghana ne child crowd nke yenka. Ebebu za say be hyese. And then I team na ye be ho na.
But next week you above the first one.
Nti ye wie pe ne Mali so aba bebo. ewo Ghana ha enti Chad den the Ghana na ekọ okay we no na ne Mali so abebo enti it me share sa 2 matches we are in a comfortable lead, and at that point I will tell anybody no person poverty alleviation fund alleviation program no beneficiary and now na we prepare and your groups mbeko support Black Stars America near supporters union and the tabri na pebe bi fa ho hye na supported Black Stars said the baby do yenka say afi na oba okay wa support your match said the baby na nipa Kailani pa o say mi baby I go show minya hu bi say after a call viral no so your brony be edin Saturday so okay who's that professionalism don't per rasta for enti onye obono odin Saturday so akoye popular sometimes so ni Sammy flex money like we hated national newspapers like the whole nation was covering him in terms yes no Kaila ni pa no pa and what the pa okay na obo nso so obo de o ma asemi hu no de ya na wa paint no hu nyina na oso pot no ono de so na say no munya active na say want to mean share dem hu ni sa say yes baby anyewa baby into bajo Matthias support no and omoche baby ebeko bia so this will just support exactly and you know so far I think so good and yeah wish say said ye pese kono no enkosa omo ni mpaye bo no omo na omo so a na we mpaye bo eno na me kan say enkofu bi o ha o ye de ombeka so mbebo mpaye enti eze mo chance no omo bo omo mpaye enti omo ni mpaye bo no omo wo bibi fufuro ye no omo nye na mo players ne de meka chom so omo nye training no omo bo no omo mpaye bo mfa omo ade enkofu bi be ye mfa omo ba supporters ne de ompese omo ye bia Fanta Blasters.
Well, this is still Showbiz Daily and Kaiser and next Showbiz Daily. No, you share something related to sports. World Cup qualifiers. No, Ghana matches back. See a ball near share send beko. And na me dream players. Ne hona me bisa say how I want the Black Stars to qualify for the World Cup. And I'm hoping men like Antoine Semenyo and the rest of the people, they will be able to deliver. And maybe someone for so hope no men kwana me wa na say nipa do na was hope ni bi. Na adan ni nipa ni hope no. Ehu ana Black Stars omu hu atom so. Why? Energy no enya mai. But sika start air corals. Players me also be drew Andrew Ayew your friend is saying Jordan Ayew, Mahusu Abedru, Mahuse Antoine Semenya, Kudusaba. Okay, Patin Swaba. Actually, Edina Nebono. Now I Nico Williams.
Inaki Williams, Nico Dio Spain. Inaki Williams, the minimum of Abedru there, but definitely, maybe Edru they are too up in team.
Must say Blaster keeper, Haswell keeper better.
Benjamin Asare.
Homophobia for you.
Chiseljo.
Major say na busuafo no. Omo be ye adwuma pa.
Therefore,
Orenia ba ku bia $5,000 so.
And they qualify
winning bonus.
And winning so World Cup no manage. Well, but let me read also comments. I hope net to say our side. Yeah, person here. Another time be free. Yeah, sports presenter high for now. Or my more analysis not your send here. But also hope to say
well hope before I go so I don't know can say I brought for the Rasta for coffee on it. How does this safari
Rasta?
Rasta for omo sugar Rasta. Rasta for utimize omo na say we omo chill na omo tala. I'm on a kind of fire. Well, she got us up in a pack.
Royanko, hope in India. never ho. In fact,
never ho.
Never ho. O check it. Lover, even Ghana woman Black Stars, or even like football in general. Ghana is one of the football or soccer loving countries.
Okay.
Yes, there are other nations, some more lover of other forms of discipline. Okay. India, say cricket, any other forms of sporting discipline, they're very popular. And that is where their focus is. But over Ghana is football. And one your friend is saying areas where very paramount in our support, the national team, especially the senior national soccer team, Black Stars. I just say your mobile could do baby mpo and sana in bomb. And I'm even under 20 or even say female under 20 in the car call. It was when they got to the knockout stages. Cramp and sana mouth winning bomb. And that is how it has been. But then, not love no. Yes, it was there until recently. We saw a decline, a huge decline. When
caused by what?
Caused by so many factors, from mismanagement to players also not being encouraged to like the players. Some of the players even being unpatriotic. I say, the players, and I say, I power match. And son or mother
players been so cry and been deserve common
deserve some near from and Ningina can mismanagement in the home because if there are proper management of the national team, they will make sure that right people are called.
Okay.
Or even when you're checking into the management team, no work on it is not just about the playing body. Yes, the playing body plays important role, but management also say better maybe a playing body no.
Okay.
And especially when it comes to motivating the players in certain terms. Oh, omu here near my way or camp. Yeah, making sure say we find a place. Omu to say omu fair breacher, but say omu camping. Omu sitting emu to saying how do they even cope in camp? What is even their psyche?
Management winning bonus, yes, see a trouble. Winning is a bear affecting.
Oh,
no more than $10,000.
The qualification would bring other benefits.
Benefits. Exactly. No, you see,
and the winning bonus near trouble.
There be
but other benefits in it.
It was out of the result of say omunye juman. Not quite to say mu discounts munye juman. Because for the players and the playing body, which is the coach and the technical team, the playing body, we see what they were doing. Into someone and causing a pen say or a person winning no more winning. At least we know they've done something. Into say to your mukakrana, say when you're open, so still why you man. So that was not the problem. But the problem was the management members who your more. Because of that, a minister can just travel with a team. Who needs a minister or cap like or playing body? No? Exactly. But over corner a can kwa non kwa bon. A senior players no mujina park this edge. So all these things and a cambo mo or donity plus results next what take away.
Okay.
Results next take away. Yes, ye ni bobo and then you be an bobo. Name more sign himself was.
Okay.
And it got to a point, the entire team was just running down like that.
Okay.
Inti, I don't know more done it to but recently, I believe say playing body no. You see me, I've always said say players no ever bomb home modian. Na majority and free omo best more campo. And now more money or more kokasao. Into that recently. Your friend is saying, Ketokre other forms of people or mukosra more company. Make I say those things were not necessary. Players, so
okay.
The motivation should come from them first before any other thing. And you are said, more camp. And I'm money say, I'm money say, a say, young people be a never more.
Okay.
So we went to Niabwa and Kawuna baby, I was done on TV your tenor.
Okay.
So they should make sure say at least moving forward no our picking motivation no, and gradually love neighbor and they should also give thanks to Emai or born and saying
okay
because almost or any focus about football who be it got to a point Ghanaians didn't care anything about sport like you could even clearly see it with your league now mobile.
Okay.
I'm out for league, you know, said the awful, said the unful, and phobia. Recently, I'm about Gaka top four tournament. Maybe some you win a cry here.
Oh, meaning.
Why?
Omudin the meaning, but meaning say.
Meanwhile, has the winning. Has in your highest point. But when winning,
almost say head to head be
exactly
from BBN goes.
So you can imagine the changes even that runs day to day without the people, even on top of head. No.
Okay.
One of the days, Gaka top 4 was one of the, like, apart from the league and the FA Cup, was one of the hottest tournaments. Yes, in Ghana. But you see, because of Odonatia continue, as a man for like people don't even care. So the thing is that and saying about draw be and the hope love neighbor. And man also the people are beginning to pay focus or pay attention to whatever they are doing. Now, and that's a more kind group no more than that first.
Okay.
I am just Black Stars in that first CCA. I am just imagining, say, on next 3 matches, in the Bema would that first CCA. I'm won't qualify.
Bema correct.
And then that two. I'm
team into any or
What the interesting thing is that most of them go for any mobile say any mabada. If I
return matches.
A repetition
and that means you conquer
exactly. Aji abon. Hey. Aji abon and at this point there's a blasters. When say we no. Nienti krama amount for binumu hope air banny because at this point Black Stars any junior BA dibium apart from qualification. So you say football they win, lose or draw. Black Stars will just one task.
Don't lose.
Whatever it is, qualify.
Else will also lose. No.
See, I got of what to calculators at watching. Mathematicians now call that. Nya afeni ye ko find X. X in that park in so. Mumbo niyanko. And I can see the enthusiasm even in the playing body now.
Okay.
First nanka players maybe one power from one. Omo mutimi throw letters and the bread FA ni say we pray. And so the following Sunday no dinner park so eternity. And you know at least the love even in the playing body is coming. Into ningi na aka ho na mijini say ama love ni hope no of their qualification as ababa.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I still would want to read some of your opinions and your views as much as this is concerned. The qualification of the Black Stars is concerned. On WhatsApp, it is 020-8920-996. That is 020-8920-996. But let me welcome you guys with some of your early bird messages before we move on to the next business. Adam Abdul Mumuin says God is here. And I'm reading from YouTube, just so you know. Challenge Media says, I'm first here, SM for life. Joseph Aqua says, God is here. Pam, pam, pam. Kwabna Ebetoda says, great show. Abdullah O'Neill says, God is here. Naomi Koleki says, God is here. Gideon Body says, what's up, gang, gang? I watch from my one corner. Shouts to Chemo and the ladies man, Shatta Wale. Yes. And Awa Moha has given us the love emojis. And Gideon Body comes again. I'm very hopeful for Black Stars. We support them. And Mr. Frederick Apia is bringing us greetings. He says, good evening, everyone. Rashid said, he says, good evening to everyone. Bless up. Okay. Rashid also joined. Now, let me see what are going on Facebook and read some of your messages there as well. And let me see who is here. Daniel Soap is bringing us greetings. Says good evening. Alex Echo says for life is our life. Dale Ganiu, I see you. Bra Elvis Elom says mafia manager. Now just a guy says, Bra Sammy, please, how is it about December show? Some of us want to know to book our parts. Any update, please? Watching from Germany. Oh, okay. You mean you want to know whether we'll be doing some special shows in December so you can come from Germany? Keep watching. We'll be sharing some more information. KG says, Bra Sammy, please kindly check your inbox. I've sent you a message. Send it here. Not me kind movie on TV. Abodia says, Bra Sammy, please make we link up. Daniel Wale says, love you, me top mafia manager. I see you. Afro, yes, me top master manager. Now Beck says bitter truth. What is the bitter truth? The fact that we cannot qualify, or which one? Which one is the bitter truth? Now Bex, I want to know, so that we can also know how to go about the bitter truth. Now, let's move on to the first business of the day, the first official business of the day. Yesterday, as of closing time, me who say Branty Bia or ye follower and observer of our industry, no one making comment be our online. Now me who you know, because Shatta Wale was involved, I said, well, this particular issue, I didn't come up here Bamuda. It's when I'm so okay. I'm sure how board of directors will discuss this issue, the truth, the threats, and the opportunities in some of these things. His name is Felix Akakpo. At the moment, he's based in the US of A. You know, he's here the American move. And not sure to be said. He actually shared a flyer of Fetu Afashe. So when he said, "Omo Cape Coast." Cape Coast for Obake, Cape Coast. Cape Coast, yeah, but weekend, Fetu Afashe, weekend, yeah, start Orange Friday, Friday, we are fit. September, Friday, 5th September 2025. Now, 5th September, now we are the luckiest show. Omode, a fashion rave, Cape Coast. Into Ushemwa, Shatta Wale Jinemu, Ushemwa, Nero X, Ejinemu. Where they come, Ejinana, as a could be teacher and two, and I'm calling Libya. Well, they may call Ushemu Dema. When the say and switch them, and Oko Cape Coast, one down back, Cape Coast, Okotoperi, and switch them. Rosha Kobi and the train, Funo, Shamame, me who come me, but me fly and Kitana say, Yakati Sunti.
Camido, that's Camido.
Oh, you sure?
That's Camido. That's Camido, yes, that's Camido.
Well, Roland said Camido.
They didn't crowd fly, so that's Camido.
Oh, Camido. Yeah. But is that Camido's photo?
Yeah, that's Camido's photo.
So
you go.
So you go.
That's Camido's photo.
Alright, so Camido, Nero X, Shatta Wale, Wendy Shea, as well as Okotoperi, Cape Coast, Afashe. This week, a baye butu. And I'm branching the show idea, and I'm saying, okay, yeah, you need the show society interesting. I really wish this would have been a free show, especially when it is an event on the Ogwa Traditional Council Afashe calendar. More underline, sir, Ogwa Traditional Council Afashe calendar. There is so much happening during the Afashe weekend that people have so many options. An event with artists of this magnitude deserves all the attention and promotion to make it an exceptionally huge success. It is always not easy to have successful paid events during the festive season. Nevertheless, it is going to be a beautiful climax to the Orange Friday Carnival. Let's go out and have some fun. I'm breaking it down now on TRCE. Friday, Fetu Afashe Ogwa Cape Coast, started. It drew Friday honor at the beginning of the whole festival. Orange Friday, Ombe float, Biash Orange Okrono, so any pan door super. Now, we are the number Robert Mason Sports Stadium and Robert Mason Park. Our Cape Coast, no. And we are now show Cassidy Bass. I friend the fashion rave company, be friend the luckiest omen sponsor. Shatta Wale Bobby, Wendy Shea Bobby, Nero X A Bobby. Camido Bobby and Okotoperi. Now, share rate now was now standard 60 Ghana cedis. VIP 200 Ghana cedis. And a VVIP 500 Ghana cedis. When a Felix Akakpo also a showbiz person. In fact, why events bebre or suggest to say or no the Edru festivals are now a fashion drewer. Senya ya and never bebre cause in fact Edru a fashion pub be pub be aboma. If I don't hear any speaker. When I first speak a bit to my dinner, be a new cry, beautiful table, see an apple, exact one crate. I'm up my veteran baby. It was suggested, so be say, dear, especially the Afashe Traditional Council, calendar, no much dana, this show we account, our money sponsor. It doesn't show the bear for party and can show ni free and a fashion rave obia major movie oko ogwa fetu a fashion kwana bijina bi o say yes sir one sha na attendance no I star bi na so on asem o kan ye mu binom your experiences with some of these things especially Kwa Easter e do Kwa Easter ye share dem to shows have ye nam pap to pap nam pap to pap no otimi share akotra o me kwa kutu ase o fra kutu ase no mu me kwa premier eno ya kutu ase obomi no akọ premier and price so over price also me konkwatia ayi friend is baby that dey coach le kakra we Rock City what only nam sa na dey achi no akoda eti we da brand any advice o mo say e be ya nka o mo nhwe na nka o mo miem e na ka party fetu afashe mabo ayi stage or middle ya beer park it's a 360 na fetu afashe na ke ginam na ne Cape Coast wa fashion ye fe so say homo for there no ma tete techi homo osi homo so homo aha entina ka momu de park ni nyina na ginam one weekend na akele wi ade Ghana for kasa Shatta Wale when this say na ne sa I say mo ye sa dia mo for binya bi eska no kotena Hatchland ya for life man
Hatchland also
Jamo pose of ball life man wa hwa so pa kwa hwa stadium we no china agina so my member board of directors we na also o share now so watch the wa dwum kai say we showbiz daily so first time now share and you may be about 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. We are live on Agbeve TV. We are live on Facebook, Sammy Flex TV, and we are live on YouTube, Sammy Flex TV as well. Ro, what the hell type of events? I can see any kito mu na. Felix Akako, the advice you want to say?
Oh, the advice in the I think solid and any idea of it to me at what can say.
Okay.
In fact, let me also state it on record. Say, near to free Cape Coast.
Oh, Onokra, I have no co school.
Inti oni.
I call UCC.
Inti onim terrain no very very well. Inti enye se sebe bibi mpo accessing na also site with Kwewu no.
Yeah.
Because you are very familiar with
of
that
course
side.
the grounds
He's also very familiar with the Cape Coast terrain.
Okay.
So when I know some people may want to disagree with him and some people would want to maybe say so in New York. That's why I want to establish that he is very familiar with the place. Now, one thing that's very important, especially say shows outside Accra. Let me make that also as well. Outside Accra, the purchasing culture of entertainment about like of the people. Say mekano the way ahunfama nkrofo de di tueska edigi omani, especially say dia ye koshoa. And no, one of the important things when it comes to organizing an event outside Accra. With some of these attitudes, some people like Felix Akako, concern, especially say event now it is tied to a certain festival.
Okay. Because
sometimes Ghana festival is built in such a way, say, before the introduction of concerts into festival, na ye GNI.
Abusia
na baby. Time when you come, time when you who time when you share. It is one of the reasons why somebody like Kenata has always found it difficult to even put a rate on his made entirely concert.
Yes. They do Christmas.
Yes.
Anchors. On so beam, sheni pa parking.
Exactly.
60,000, 50,000 or parking or man.
Until we want. Say good time or person this Canada, not their back. And here plus 233.
I got share who could
have. Now I general go there, then go call back. It is one of the reasons.
Okay.
But then we still want to create avenues. Yenke who said now the world is growing outside our culture. And as much as say, ye celebrate your culture ni ya ye hu. Yenke who say and Krofo being so bad. Almost so many different kind of culture and ideas never.
Okay.
And unfortunately, some Krofo Niyama our money yebi influencing Niyama ye wahasi. Inti abroche ko na kwati festival a say ye bo show. Na man for kodi omani wo show that say. And ye wu obi afri ni fie ko boa ye ho ofa. Say we betua say we tua mostly tua. And because our culture na infiltrate here the anything. It's necessary yes we the event a kind of festivals.
Okay.
So some of these things it will happen. And we will have to grow into it. Because another truth of the matter is that entertainment is not cheap. Entertainment ain't cheap. And we cannot be doing the same thing over and over and over and over again for years.
Okay.
We need to spice it up.
Okay.
We need to change the status quo. And we would have to start from somewhere.
True.
I understand his fears. Say yes. Say no kind. Sometimes it will get to a point. Charlie, I now say amount for the especially if some purchasing power and more patronage culture. And yet that high to say
and Cape Coast was almost shut down to together.
Exactly.
I think I have that story. Cape Coast for ni Kofodia for ni omu show konya kra.
By a more breakum for abaso.
Hi, omo.
Yeah,
breakum for there.
You understand? And especially say when you baby omu purchasing culture and omu patronage and yet that higher. The probabilities obey easily discouraged high.
Okay.
I understand where Felix is coming from. But my point is that we have to start from somewhere. And was said, unfortunately, a sacrifice it. Because say it will get to a point. All these festival events and events that can even help boost festival are more and be situated in just one area. And it will be in Accra.
Okay.
And we've seen the complaints from other regions. And I'm buying it so be to celebrate Ghana, to throw more spotlight on Ghana, and a December in Ghana, and this is how it starts.
Okay.
The success of some of these events, especially connecting to our festivals, will be one that we like a bit more properly whatever culture we want to sell outside.
Okay.
Because I tell you, see, the people would want to come and celebrate your culture. Or the people, some of our target audience, perform more outside Ghana. They would want to come and experience it.
Okay.
But we should also give them a touch of something that they are familiar with.
Okay.
So they can blend and enjoy more. But say, culture, and some of these things will grow into a share. Time at Kenata for I think 2 years or so, or 3 years or so. I went to me organizing Made in Time. We all saw it.
The way that people were not happy.
We're not happy. But
they were calling for it.
But meanwhile, Obakao and Kakinata swore with Made in Time. People have no idea. So me, rather, instead of us having some of these conversations and putting fear in the people, let's rather encourage corporate Ghana and people to also enter into those places to subsidize some of these costs that some of these events organizers are bearing up.
Okay.
And we'll see a moment, okay, say you're paying free dear, and you're paying here more.
But sometimes Ghana maybe some and I'm not nominate the chiefs and the elders in the community. No, Sanema way, Omuntimi pet ways be are the companies doing businesses in their towns or in their regions. No, a drew level be say, now best supporting a celebration.
Even the municipal assembly.
I'm not even looking at government, like beyond government.
No, even within government. Say traditional rulers. Even within government, and they work hand in hand.
Okay.
See, shops and these companies and everything pay dues. They have some dues in Kitty even in Occupy. I am for non Jesus. It is the traditional rulers who take some of these money. Go to all these local communities. There are certain dues to be the municipal assembly pay to some of these traditional rulers. And all these are monies that can be kept to also help boost our culture in terms of tourism and festivals. or maybe we wouldn't want to only burden the private individuals or event organizers when it comes to some of these things. Because I'm looking at another year when Kenyatta will wake up and say, look at the event or stage year last year in Takra, they were made in Tani. Big event, like festival standard. But meanwhile, you be say why go to more. And some of these things, I believe that in starting some of these culture, these organizers have also done something right. I mean, they know, or I believe they foresaw their challenge. In terms of how they can get people into the auditorium, or get people into the space to patronize this particular event. It's a show even in the selection of artists in Paul Mwafa. Because in himself, say bano open space, a bano yen Fred Dom, a bano say yen for bimbesi wa be mani pe aba. Yen ni momo e from. And when you check the lineup,
right,
from the headliner to all the people there, a cocktail, a blend, and that is what gives me hope. Say this event is going to be a successful one. Yes, I understand his fears, but then if as event organizers as well, we are also able to do some good selection in terms of artists and people that can attract, because okay, artists winner in him so what hit by him say any artist be or hit be no udi ni be jina am for ba be hwe ye won krofo bi wo ho no mo no be jina no ye say crap and nipa betetiato.
That's fact.
And it is very evident in their lineup, including the headliner Shatta Wale. So for me, Felix, I understand his fears. And in fact, we all do. But the truth of the matter is we have to start from somewhere, and somebody would have to pay that price.
Well, you are still watching Showbiz Daily. We are live on Agbeve TV. We are also live on Facebook, as well as we are live on YouTube on Sammy Flex TV as well. We want your opinions. You also work on WhatsApp, it is 020-8920-996. On Facebook, Sammy Flex TV, YouTube, Sammy Flex TV. Chaboka said you may read your comments on this particular issue, but Cape Coast festival day, I ede eshi. Omo mu kobi no be catch us by this time him say obekobi na uni babi abeda. Obeda okamu. Uni okamu si de na unya Hatchland friend is Patana stores na se obabi a. Ene a say o sa e bowi opeche ko je business de enche na de achimu. Nene obabi abrashi utit na. Otido na wa say to aso. Chamo come through now. Ian share also advice on this.
Oh, I think ne consensus ne the legit. Minini say and go for people ebe disagree. Just say I think say we should also be looking at the alternatives. Now, baby, I roll and say somebody has to start, somebody has to pay for it. Ehona menene nya adwene kakra because obi no opeka. Enti no one and starting na afide image na ma why no ma me bonyis ka mu bottom na bibi. Enti no I think alternative no and I said the ebeko yi kakra ebeye say ombenya sponsorship for it. And it's a woman sponsorship. Their companies will take care of that thing, and the company they can find a way. Almost be integrating their product or whatever. So they be at the end of the day almost mocha, and now almost bit me at or mocha in other ways. So or turn the product no or now or be born the rami at all monka. I think a alternative for I say organizers no ehwe by the consensus in there me no yard I'm out for NPS can cohesion shows how and then to say oh yes show now open so this guy especially outside Accra like we are all saying one share be how kakra you did the mama be do one dance break cool in the omo there yes you make me aka say omo there e man should be
outside of Accra. Na enipa no mo abonten no omo ye times 3 omo
inside no
hey udu abonten a why menya ba outside na
enipa na dum
na hokrompo enye 300,000 300 Ghana cedis 200 cedis we are cooler than that
yes
yes
enti no na pa no mo bezo mbetu abem ana
who say hono like you guys have been saying entertainment is luxury like some people say entertainment is luxury in everyone say bia no farmer bi fisherman bi say bi afi na okọ kaka bom kwatonton nyaado akoton bayire ansa na obeka bom anya 200 sa nyumbe ndi opesa ya ansa no so address ya pie bi
I ba betinum ana oba be hwe say Shatta Wale by ampa
address ya pie bi chemo yen na ya bida
well me didn't say omo fa makoni nyaado am em dite
the line is
no bu wi ano makoton omo ba ma kra no mo meto bia ko yi at this point big shout out to Flexible when a great tampon manager also share yeah I think they big shout out to Flexible okay so for me I think the consensus in there by alternatives in be na me bobo no so omo de ombe ma kwan say omo fa kube say e bia kekusi no omo mo kube for doors and omo so omo ko fisherman ni ade and omo de fish ni bi ba no omo de uram na obi jigu nche omo pe fridges yo na
co track
that bi abesi na ojigu mu wi awakoton de atewka and the alternative na ne say yebenya sponsors into no omo because omo nim say festival na beba so omo planning no ebi o it take about a year for them to plan into no I think that omo starting term na omo ko na ifo ne so companies ni bi so companies ni bi be year willing so be especially from the beginning of the year no na so omo dey can omo plans how omo be market omo products na the ho ebe ko yi amomo into no ye hwe sa ade no but say amanfo betua abamu ne de as say the
Felix Akakwe kana
it's so true I mean minimum obi obe argue about this it's true and you know yen sure alternatives na say yenye na ebia later amanfo be start etua there because it's not just about the culture no ebia our mentality ninja na tisa it's also about affordability like you were saying ono wakoke kanema bom anya 200 cedis bi atoa obetime edi ni be 1 week ozo on family Shatta Wale one day na ehye da bi obedunu hu bi
asa nyume na de kotena ayi adwama sapa
obetime awi ba ko mienu bi akofie entino omo no hosa ne I think the sponsorship no and I say me and ho and hopefully when standard of living also getting better people will do it and then I call places now where ebia mining areas one areas now almost will be here because omo ebi okwa na omo free baby na akokrumo na omo ye adwuma nti do baby on person omo je omo ni to metia kakra so for me I think his concerns are legitimate and we should look at alternatives so that it will help everybody
well let's see how we can read some of your messages and James Liu has given us some 10 stars. Wow. Please put your hands together for James Liu. Whilst you're watching, call Facebook Live, I was betting me I'd drop a stars. 2 years. Big shouts to James Liu, actually stars. Sent 10 stars to us. And Husef Idris says, we love you. You are doing a very great job. Keep it up. Jaffa J says, Dancehall King is coming. Yeah, we are coming. Majil says, hi everyone. Junior Gama says, king is king. Loti Kokonte says, for life is for life. Bronco says, Sammy Flex, I saw something on Facebook saying Iyoko to drop all charges on Shatta Wale. Is that true? Keep watching. We'll be talking about that sometime. Sam Tuga says, watching live from Iraq. Champion manager, keep the good work. Hey, where Sam Tuga? Your director.
Na Iraq is open there.
I said there were drugs this year now.
And I heard a bomb in them.
Reading. Well, let me go on to Facebook, YouTube rather. Let me go to YouTube to read some of your new comments here as well. Then we can move on to do some. Okay, Sam Tugana Samba. YouTube BMO say I'm watching live from Iraq on the online phone. I'm on Fire Music. I see you giving us the love emoji and the fire emoji. Reese's Gift Palace, I see you. Jackie Boatin says, good evening, everyone. Now, your name is Power, I says, God is here. And Starboy Ronaldo says, good work. Bello Mohammed says, champion manager ever. Rashid, I see you, and all. Well, I will be coming back to read some of your messages, but let me do this before I introduce the next topic to you. It's all about Agbeve products. Agbeve de otia adrodin. Enti wa beka Agbeve bia na ho aton kra by 5%. The name Agbeve. Obo Agbeve kra na ho aton. And in Rosilo mo bebre pa Agbeve balm, for instance. It is your natural remedy for relieving body pains and inflammation. Agbeve Taifa strengthens immunity, combats typhoid, promotes general well-being, and improves appetite. Venus Gota, your natural soothing relief for ulcer pains, abdominal discomfort, and venereal symptoms. Only venereal symptoms. Say bia offer by bia one more protection na ojo sa na feeling star you know. Agbeve for say dey be too but touch the one from on be so yeah. Be fetch the one from on be sure bibia be fine. Now Agbeve tonic harness the natural power for rejuvenated blood, supports piles, menstrual pains, and appetite loss. And again, Agbeve Piva, that is your herbal shield against malaria. Agbeve herbal mix naturally supports digestive harmony, relieves in constipation, relieves constipation, piles, and waist pain, as well as Agbeve herbal tea, which will relax and sleep better naturally. And then maybe not me fabineko ye pa also so yeah maybe omo mami bia na say o insomnia untimi na na se for na o de tea back Roland don't me for two that no but even to know that would be people die. Yes, Agbeve herbal tea. So maybe if you want to relax and sleep better naturally, you need Agbeve herbal tea, and it enhances your mood, relieves stress, and combats insomnia. And yeah, me, I'm a living witness to it. And Agbeve MW capsules. M, that is men. W is women. So Agbeve MW capsules. It also boosts your vitality and support for sexual weakness and overall wellness. And again, Agbeve has Mona soap and Mona cream. Nourishes your skin. Open skin. I thought to say, Hajia for real Mona. Mona soap. Fine. Relieves discomfort, promotes hair growth, and softens rough and shaft skin. The Makan Yinaopedia for Agbeve 4 was 0257 997 193. 0257 997 193 and 0257 962 004. 0257 962 004. Agbeve is also having their Agbeve Hospital, which is Agbeve Herbal and Medical Hospital, which is located at Sotum last stop. Sotum last stop. In Tennessee and train Yarema Bibin to me because no seen a ticket can any year or daddy. What is it ya gonna call Agbeve Herbal and Agbeve Herbal and Medical Hospital. Sotum last stop. I'm sure now BBI fine. Let me also say big shout outs to Verna Mineral Water. They have been refreshing us on this show. So anytime you see us thirsty, you see us drinking Verna, you should know that Jumano I see BBI fine. Now let's move on to the next business of the day. The next business is about artists. Any fans, especially time at Omako show, and that time at artists no stage are all performing. For the past days, yehu and never be online. Obehoni artists be time with next stage and near brea or free or team free or panty or performing. Obehoni fan be from nowhere. Na gidi wa free stage no. Opeso koba artist no. So opeso kwekisi no. The opeso kwaye pan nobody knows. Say ya na ekoso. Ye call in career Shatta Wale call in career some 2 or 3 weeks ago. Ebisi Shatta performance branch bi kitty obe so mu wachiri nyame adom Shatta so eto form kakra bi no dan no so nyame na so dem say enka video bi ambe ya tire ke bisi nyame kwa de so di mu e ma na bodyguard for so di mu security for no mu yi ni free stages. Now 2 videos be pie enne I know your recent ones bako you say si wo Congo and the bako so ye nyina ye Wizkid, Nigerian artist Wizkid. Another one be another dem fan count because I want to no ye adwuma. Aha, no ye adwuma legit job to no ye be in free mu. But that two way. First video, a brand here no artist gina stage so are all performing. Among for class artist go perform crowd no asanti wo ko so mu side. That is our side. Wo ko so mu side. Na a brand here gina stage so performing so quite dimika ko bam no. And your name me no omo tintam or jene ho no. Blow be pound this share happen. Hey, the guy is he a boxer or he's a musician because the punch was spot on like that punch like a boa. Out of from the well calculated punch. Well calculated punch. Banai. Na kwano I saw the money a fan at all. Director, yes, video no. I think say we watch it behind the scenes. We watch it behind the scenes and you know. Yes, sending that punch, you know. But I say aha, okay, it is running on the screen already. As you can see, punch, you know, any aquano echo beso the more than any home. Na who's na why hi still see the dear bay ayo dear panai and a born. The next video I write about me I share a Wizkid, Nigerian superstar Wizkid. Also that stage so performing and our fan be we done the name ekita your friend is saying phone to send the ocean is screen is here okita phone ye obi nim say phone na bibi was no dey try Wizkid do like obi nim what really happened. Wizkid to na or booty phone no e dey atu baby ama was na Wizkid why there na brand na me sure so be your bam I suspect there na baba wa yeah wa bought phone odin the nine above phone aton chensa. This is so hard, this is so wicked. If people can say ebi or the video photo let's look at the video. And I was going to shut up from there. Can promise I done for can promise I done for me. And let me take you back, not too far though. America, Nancyans Bakubisi, and also Sammy Flex TV, Showbiz the Lady Hunkomo. A branty bisa artist performing. Or could Jinan in chain stage or call it is security for a bars on my Pamono Pia Brantiano or tall from team. Instant, you know, or pie and instant. He was on a live instant, instant. And we know, am I ye too? Ye home for say, they be back Cape Coasty, and my baby. Bibi betting yato. Artist now all about Chrome Wabebo show no. Ko stage is acquired. Na epesi who say basa if say artist here or blow guy no am for super pan am for you know and they be crazy them no who stage now fan keka be so one why you home punching is adding mo ye UFC UFH mo kata anything mo I can say we no na mo ye am for you the pan Wizkid there's also Wizkid I would say I will beat down in Peter for the night ball or the night battle residing. But when you into nifo, you into artist nifo say a drew sad brand I am on Tomobo. And now say you into fans nifo say Munya Jimina Yamodeko stage this one. Now say me back be a boy be or Instagram. For example. JC something. I am promoting. Boys see were online. Not coffee mole performing. And also sir, or yes, Simon No, oh, if you make I didn't my catch them. One video. Yes. Oh no, giddy was taking yes. Honestly, for you giddy so person cost they no so monko. And I'm the coffee mole who and it's your buy into a betro. Say, now then I'm wearing sir and see the love coffee molation. I'm about to say, stop that. What was your business on that stage? You love coffee mole more than who?
Oh yeah, like it's all intervening man.
Do you love coffee mole more than them? That time you were not called. Don't come there for any business. And that conversation is also there. And Chabo, me into
Wizkid.
And again, last point here. I am blaming security for the same Musano, yeah, like a can say.
And the heading.
Okay, to the Catherine, my Catherine now, the security, the artists, and the fans. Yeah,
and so from incidents, I see that.
Oh, but a boy, Makai, or boy CJ.
Okay,
that's his name.
Boys,
yes. Yes, or boy CJ.
Yeah.
Or boy CJ, yes, Makai.
From the artist side, the incidents, no, a BSCC, this is not the first time. Wizkid, they say, or no one Lagos, Shobi, or because on and I man, it's to say Shatta Wale didn't.
Yes.
And you know, this time around, Unso Mukrana, obey paranoid, SOABB, or boho of what or what watching, or on sharing your Ebinu money in Nigeria, or no, especially not only even in Nigeria.
Okay.
Landing shows are one born here that the same thing happened because they want to touch him now. Manaba. And again, the video so cry show be Congo. In fact, show no so mujai. Ne so mujai because
stop show no.
Fans now what TSC stage in so ye trainer and train to say or boys CJ the on security for no. That is a giddy. Now I say omuja show no. And no remember you say be African kwana be size. Even outside America for no to say no. Or might see be pa le win. Or no there or only then the only Congo need is a pa. Before I said security for me, but now or no, I face
American Leeway.
American Leeway, I tell you, now on one casa, any fan who cry, I be ama, or more report or more can he physically confronted the fan. Before say security for them crab bambi. But what is serious? 2013, about 12 years ago, and it's beyond Sao Paulo, Brazil. And also the fan or training free in this way. Why you're in the
free stage in
the church or the free stage in this? Now security for the bear mono, beyond in the Sao Paulo man. And can the way I'm mobile to naturally baby no casa or so munya more or munya tree. And okay, or training free stage in the so boko. In the idea fancy be and I see our Ghana and Kwana, African Kwana. The whole world, it missy fans in the do baby or more side. Example, our site is Obi full stage at your war now, or better for my want me answer be more or in media near daddy. In the fans in the bit too or more. No matter how excited you are, no matter how there's a owner you are saying love in our woman artist in the crowd, be careful.
Okay.
Be careful because be beer to me see. Even musicians and I be no intention or they ba. Any show no aba. We will presume say open as empty no aba. But I don't interest or action be obey dear to us. As I said the artist what blow said the boxer.
The blow was spot on.
Yeah, and you know, so why I'm careful because artists no only intentional or they approaching on it be to me see. Yeah, back be a banner born to boot to be or no order for my son and I or you. Who go boost a banner boy? But catch you say last time I be see and cow any panny plano to be and you know, oh, by one chairman insensitive or better to be defending them. In the name of say artist way or two blue and I lay win so the AC and you know me who a photo de be ma artist no fans no na or my intrude or na ye bibi ama so be taking action and your photo be a fans and de be mom say hweso na ekoju ani wo be ho na wakọ no stage ho na wo fro no and come baby a wo ju ani je ho say artist efre wa different and the artist na afro na mom ye mfre wa baby a ujina na agina wan corner na ju ani enye stage ni so na obefra ye bibia wan tie sika anche obia VIP for cry nesa e na wo wa baba be sa de no yeah and the idea esi as I said the makan earlier no enye Ghana ha enye Africa ha even the whole world it grew some of them omo lucky bibia nto omo ebinom nso so wɔ hɔ a ɔmutumi pra anaasɛ ebi wɔ kora na gye sɛ artist ne san pa akyerɛ ɔmo ɛde sɛ Beyonce de sɛ wampa akyerɛ ama fan ɔmo nim deɛ ɛbɛto no wɔ hɔ nti no me I will advance the fans sɛ ɛyɛ ɔmo nyɛ careful na ɔmo introduce stages no ɛmmoa obia ɔmo akora no menim ade kora pɛ sɛ ɔprove back wanhwɛ yɛ a deɛ ebesi nyɛ papa ɛte sɛ Ghana ha say Black Sheriff Occupy na no ne ade in the next time no odidi pa say obi backstage a Black Sheriff obe di ahwe no one hwe on be kung fu fighter who have bowa to be kra na wa mama me pra me I will advise the fans to be careful and they should even stop doing some of this and what will be
wow. Security. I wanted to ask about security as well. Say, should we also share the blame with the security officers? Say almost sometimes we are like a bicycle.
Well, by the challenges, or no one my hotel to obi by the full stage and not pamuno. Nani wo artists in this more. Your security phobia or no share only be chair fans no mujina hono.
Yes.
And you know some of this bet me a bit too but senka. Obia am full stage and a BBC na ye blame security obeti ase because security for no ya amfa no ankom say omo hwe said there within baby a omo artist ne wono bibia ento artist na ye ho no na ye omo main focus and you say omo hwe say obi ba be full stage ya che no ye nche no some of them are me hu there ya omo bomb ho mode but omo adwene mra so no na nipa na wuram e ba be ye de obe ansa na Oma take action near the end. Omo prevented it. I don't know how we can blame them, but maybe a bit me blame war. Say any panel full stage na security for no. A binzu nyabotre. Omo to me be krana a coheti artist no not the fan. Ebia artist na so fan na so artist in night. And do omo train no. Over boko eja or train force.
Artist is better form.
Or better form. Sana I Wizkid dey say and the security no say be blame o man na be ka bibi a kire o ma say esi wi a how a omo try to be resolve no and ya omo nya careful because o man hwe ya in their quest to resolve
they coming hard what violate the fan what violate into no bar no mercy for the
say enko omo china omo de no kwa kire o na omo ne na kasa na sa stage ni so de wo ma aha ye nkasa sa wa
and so na the set example ma akwa no person of protest
o mo ni kasa wa kire ho a okwa obeka
da yo ko obi anti e te na akwa na no unya no so fan agis akwa ko pepe na be ko yeah tell say the okowie na oba so dey see we no o be na bufu na akọ double ente o die no se e ko ni say ya o e be ko ni take well very beautiful input from Intim Dode Solomon. You can also call him Chemo, and I want to get your opinions. Why be that? I also better, and how do we solve this? Or share videos me do share yen blame artist nana, yen blame fans. Now this is what we are discussing right here on Showbiz Daily. Remember, we are streaming live on Sammy Flex TV on Facebook and YouTube, and here in Ghana we are also live on Agbeve TV as well. Let me go on to Ro. Now mintie the Rebecca.
The love for artists, that is the bottom line, because me sure so could be some fan. I didn't know, yes, sir. Hey, you don't know. You see, when we went to Brofuju, same thing, just that it happened in a different way. I mean, when Shatta was done performing, they say, a month will be say, young cuckoo cruise Shatta Mra. Nipa na wa brena or resting
no very different level. Where rate? You know rate.
Yenko yi ni mra.
Maybe o she bia momfa
na omo nyina ma ono nonko.
Yeah.
Entemu, the kind of authority how do you demand no? More than the like already the nipple. And I remember one of the security guys asked him, say, "Nipa ya oh ye go twini pie. See ye twini pie. No case of so be hu wo ni mo abede." You see, yes, we love the artist same way you love the artist. And to some of us who are event people and also with artists and also fans or fanatics, we understand the love. That is why it drew some heat of the moment. Now, sometimes some people, even the artists themselves, and to they be on one put to be patch out. But the fans should understand that sometimes when artists, I can say, oh, Munyano no and now there are certain instances where Mutimi, oh, Munyano, oh, you allow him, oh, allow her. And no one just say what you did was right. Or no one just say he endorses whatever you did. The truth of the matter is, say Ojaima ni ekoso ne kosua. One show ni na ebe say.
Okay.
You are disrupting the entire show. And mind you, enkofoku omugu omu hwe no. Edo so chin wo a wo so wo nko na wo ho.
Yes.
Intino onje oni wuwachi na omu ye dodo no mo ho. Omu ni je mo ana. There be intina sometimes omu de hu ahometi ebe ye okay. Mu de mu nya na. Some boys see video now walk and but I am very disappointed in that.
Yeah, he did. You can
because
check
of what he is close to.
I also on the promoting.
You see, I would want to advise some of the fans, but some of our colleagues also are part of some of these things.
Where colleagues?
Colleagues, I'm talking about. Even the people in the entertainment fraternity, like practitioners now because say washroom. Sometimes from the MC to stage managers to security, event security, and all of that. Just this show here, one of our security guys even warned a police officer.
I see.
Because police officer said you don't want to the mobile. No, are they a blogger?
Watching the phone. Recording.
Just in camera guy no just agent so crap.
Wow.
And you see, these are some of the small things that we sometimes overlook. Sometimes even familiarity among us as industry players crap it even causes some of these things. And I believe it is one of the reasons why the boy will have the audacity to say or promote your friend say artist in Tienya no non stage in so. Yeah. Even when you are managing an artist, sometimes people think it is fun being on the stage with the person when the person is performing. You see the elements that you, the fan, you are in now, feel say challenge the person will stage in so. All artists don't just stage in so. Our same elements anymore. Anything they do on me, Timmy baby, no more free, no more to crowd him. And also, no. Say be artist now. You blame me more fans no. You blame me artist now kasa for going overly hyper. Inti say you blame me artist now. You should also understand say because one summer artist ne so umbra fan him no. The better than them fan hon. Sa so na also. O tia say wo ba show stage no enka baby a wo betimi akọ.
That be that.
Even among fans na kasa there were demarcations. You were regular, you were VIP, you were VVIP, you were baby, you be a habit to me. In TV, among fans, can you baby or any baby and put on one
True.
So, how much more the stage, and especially when the Omoye was stage, won't come. Nobody has invited
you. Have no business there.
See, look at how this guy held the artist. We move video for the first time. He shame my artist and she won't punch on the board. One name. You don't need to one name because you say guy in your be proud.
Yeah.
The rate at which you're so more man tab no. You say that guy name form. I go for man no. Inti nko okọ e nti e no de.
Nanim
no de ko.
Hey.
And the amount of punch you say, or done in the guy, or deny. But the guy was still coming. No, baby. And then the man to punch him. Unfortunately, you put the artist in a very difficult position, and you see, it is just a split-second decision. And then you say, you be that of Obia, Wabe frame to say, or because of artists. What full stage in artist.
Yeah.
So in that heat of the moment, you cannot differentiate your person your bonnet from your person no beji.
Yes.
Intina bibi eni ya wa manfo omoni omuye adwuma obetimi ni omo akasa. O mi pese me yesi ekwan da ho dabi, ekwan da ho okay obetimi aye. We have shows that people are called to spray money even on artists.
Yeah.
They don't just appear. They seek permission. These event organizers or people managing the stages at that time create moments like that or environment or provisions for that. It's the to be impo say obi ya bro so mpo. Sometimes artists na kasa mpo timi nebu timifu anasi itimi betwe nkonche. Ni nyina aka no. Enti se we di moja hyew so every stage na so di moja hyew so na dey.
Ebeto atwe.
You understand? And it is not as if the security or people on stage or even the artists enjoy some of these things. I tell you, they don't enjoy. We never enjoy some of these things. Say, okay, because so why do we have to go that tangent? And that is just the side for the fans.
Okay.
For the artists, you can't blame them that much because
yes. He was within his permitted zone.
Exactly. So free to no to crowd him there. It's the one man want to be rock crowd in that obey na ne who chase ne home ya running.
Everything is gone.
And no ba. Oh me blame you. Who are you going to blame?
One out two.
One out two. Even the security, you can't blame the security. One out two who call. And security, so I believe you would also want to put some of the blame on the security and all, but even if you blame security, and unless you see a misconduct with the security.
Okay.
This is a misconduct, so you'll be a bason by. Now, the person also gets distracted in the process. Obebo by no, no uniform fan usuka. In this will be teaching film one. One mention.
Okay.
Unless that one you cite claim misconduct, that was okay.
Where every security.
But some of these instances, you can't do anything about it, especially when you check sometimes inadequate security. If you want to I tell me, oh Charlie, you offer security adequately, you have a buying of that magnitude. And you're the cannon now. If you want to I will see it. Now, what is so not a risk of some of these things happening? So, air cost.
Yes.
What is so? Air cost. Intending some of these things why I thought they are who blame security now, blaming the power because when you look at even this guy, artist punching me, it happened even before the security came.
Yeah.
And the security cannot be following the artist on stage, left, right, center. No. It will even take the beauty away from the show.
Well, Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV, and just as you guys, you know, we do it. We are doing it with you, so share your opinions with us as well. Let me read some of your messages on YouTube, where Amma Boache says the fans should stop going on stage. If every fan goes on stage, who will enjoy who? If security beats you, you are beaten at your own risk. Isaac Apple says one dome. Sparrow says the fans need to be careful. Artists and securities are doing their job. Now Gideon Boadi says, I believe it is wrong for fans to jump on the stage, but excessive force by security could cause injury and land the artist or organizer in legal trouble. They need to be mindful. I think
this is America.
Yeah. Was that this America? Well, a honor woman. Into your current experience. But say a hands so pro being so only because bet me hold you on for us also. Say punching back no pradia. Obey me hold you for assault. Just that also
self-defense.
Also be man on unlawful entry and self-defense. Well, let me go on to Facebook to read some of your messages here as well. Then we'll move on to do a topic on Sarkodie and Shatta Wale. I like that one as well. Okay. Kweku Spikes GH says, thanks for managing our boss. Amankwa King says, much love Shatta movement. Now, Kings for Dodi says, Sammy, you are great with your team. Shatta is the greatest of all. Now, West Hope says, Mafia one forever. Utmost Atmosphere. I like this name. Utmost Atmosphere. He says, the security is our brother, so let's be friendly. The security is our brother, so let's be friendly. Atmosphere, and your timer show air cost. That be and your timer show cost now security or down for. Sometimes you ID mistakes, sadia blows, nay punches are made, you blame yourself. Well, let's move on to do the very last story. And remember, I also want to read your comments on WhatsApp 02089209996. 02089209996. But let's switch gear into our very last story. And this story is about Sarkodie and Shatta Wale. And chair any who say, oh, Sarkodie and Shatta Wale, be working who are wanting no number be. If we are near Bidwani Shatta Wale, who Sarkodie was, hey, Sark, I don't know what you're say. Like, Omu Diagro online, more sending messages to themselves and more. And Yeshua Munin and say, oh, and now for no, a more ding. Boni Sarkodie or promote Shagzi. If you know number be us Shagzi, there no one there, because Shagzi, there no one there, basa. And Rani, who's a Sarkodie, one of the favorite fans, on Instagram, no more live conversation. Almost the home come and Sarkodie say, oh, no problem, but now you're born come on Sarkodie. And come on, did anymore, and send me baby PP more. Me assure say from time to time, you better be 1212 ne I can't watch them. Back when that people say, Sarkodie can say, hey, or no dear. And next on the Shatta Wale a ruli Ghana music. I know just on the start here. And now say, not on Tinninka. Or say no attending Capan, and maybe a chomumpo. Not on no Odini one dance yet, train Baba be a no dance hall of us, eh? Also, a dance hall about tissue, Cromwa, guy be wife and bandana. Saga not tinning can. Oh, so wine. Cromwa the wine dance all artist, Papa. Papa be any moment na alone qua. In terms of the moon, moana, Baba one day. A copy bandana, so bandana a year in your man is Sarkodie. And to Sarkodie talk about shop, no, I say, Charlie Machia guy you. Guy there or to dance for us, and a shot Sarkodie Sarkwana make on no make and then that's why you know to Saturday fan bandana. And Sarkodie say, and they say, I'm not for Shatta Wale as a man. Yeah, on the Shatta Wale, they may have their differences in their ways of operations and all, but in terms of appreciation of Shatta Wale's talent, dear. You know, be now or start appreciating nature. A month for doing come. Oh wow, Sarkodie abo Shatta Wale abaso na dey na. Artist na kan dey omo Shatta Wale abaso. Omo dey adin. Ba ku bi ade no dey omo na abaso say me so maybe a twam na me hunu so I call a top fan. People are also saying, I'm bringing all the angles. In fact, left and right. People are also saying, hey, King Sark. King Sark, they were bush with the elbow. Very friendly. The police, the security guy is our friend, so we are being friendly. People are also saying on the other side, oh, Sark has a show coming up in Kumasi. I think September 27th. Our Yen Stadium, homecoming. And by this time, they also to me, Emma, on the Shatta Wale hype, even I am more or promote strikes in Nasifa, but also money here more. In fact, breaking news cry says Shagzy Crumple a sponsor on the homecoming show. Who say Shagzy logo them by way go na way na iron commodity. The person bit my pound for say almost someone is saying AKA fanfooling, and I say a reality and a skin sack aircam. Let's go and check the video out when I come back. we'll be talking
Guess
about.
Bandana fan. I used to come to Tema. My Baba, may he so rest in peace, he died, old Baba. I used to come to the barber shop and come and talk about Shatta. By that time was Bandana, talking about Bandana, some guy. Because the guy is a dancehall head, but he said there's no good dancehall artist in Ghana. And at that time, Bandana wasn't big. And I was trying to like force Bandana on the guy. So years later, then Shatta came out, and then the guy was trying to tell me, right now where we get down. So I said, that's the same guy I was telling you about, you know. So with me and him, talent wise, I've been a fan from way back because I like freestyle. I used to freestyle a lot. Bandana was the type that when you say, okay, go, use fun to rhyme, he will start going. So that's, as a rapper, that's what I liked from day one. Personally, we could have our own ways of how we want to do our things, so we can put that aside. They will, yes, say I agree with her. That's okay. That's why if you have a following, people that are like-minded like you, they will follow you. That doesn't mean you are right or you're wrong. It's just that people's preferences, how they attach things, how they see things, their lenses are different. So if you meet people that you align with, and you become a fan or you like this person, but that doesn't mean someone is good and someone is bad. You just don't. I don't agree with how you do your. We might want the same thing, but the way you want to achieve it is different. But it's a good time where if it's Ghana winning, we all have to support. Yes,
Even myself,
we all have to support.
I mean, it's a good
But
fight.
there's a lot in the pipeline coming from both sides. So
I know.
yeah, come on, but don't worry.
My things and me and my ID, but it's fine.
Don't worry. But one thing that's for sure is that Shaxi is supporting Rapaholic in Kumasi.
Yeah, you mentioned it. So
Yes,
we'll be
Shaxi is supporting, actually part of the main sponsors for it. So big shouts to Shaxi.
Shatta Wale. Yeah. So I wanted to inform you. Do you know that this September is exactly 10 years since you?
I was the biggest Bandana fan. I used to come to Tema. My Baba, may he so rest in peace, he died, old Baba. I used to come to the barber shop and come and talk about.
Well, so that was the conversation. Of course, so Sarkodie, one of the trusted Sark fans. In fact, his name is Benno Success, Benno Success. Yeah, that is the name of the gentleman Sarkodie had the conversation with. In fact, I'm doing no Sark natives for page so. And I think all these are part of the promotional antics for the homecoming show in Kumasi, 27th September. Yen na ebe na ako Kumasi na ako support King Sark na bibia timi ako fine. Na yeti nkomo no se na ekọ eni na omomo di nkomo omomo chromadin eni na so tie nkomo ni na ye hwe de also ka.
Very interesting one. And Ombeka say bia Sarkodie a promote the upcoming show nuntina ebi Obeka story beside that. Yeah, they are right, but where the angle that they are not getting is that they all cannot see a fact, and I say something happened to him or yeah a while bit me I can anytime. You know the next question be time be na open so on can. Time I won't pay and I won't can. And that time I will not pay and Obeka. All the stories there, Obia edited stories, Obia involved in stories, Obia experience at any point in time or mobile share. And then at this point, it is really okay for Shatta Wale for Sarkodie to share his story. And story now or share. It will give him an advantage, and why not? He will do it. And so for me, I think there's nothing wrong with Sarkodie sharing the story at this point, at this particular point in time, because the cancer story we are, be trendy, or Shatta be trendy, you and say DNT or shares our story no, you be about the new show ever. As I said, the bosses is here. A binum crowd back on it is a new show into now. Lenny new show a day time ben on share. I didn't know he's just being strategic on him and so far so good. Obia can was him. It's trending. and we have said it before. Shatta there, he's the news or make people talking. Or no account in his song. And no one is, I think we should rather praise Sarkodie for knowing when to say certain things that are benefiting. And he's a musician, he has the strategy, and I think almost you know who's a matter. But then we say, oh, can't ever go into Cameron anymore or Becca. And maybe the almost Becca say, oh, AB and the show no can hunt in our cancer story near the Ampa. Munero, a Ampa. And as a Muslim more story no at this time, a time Ben on go story no. And you know, Sarkodie, maybe they may Bonabasu. Say or share story via SU on a Brabuma who say at this point in time a very relevant for him to share it. And again, who angle say or boss Shatta Wale abaso. Another or come a young say Shatta Wale no or no or pen as a match and yene or no Eddie Agron so I check. And I was answer chilling say and then maybe or Shatta Beya ompe. And then maybe how obey a Shatta MP. And no and Sanctuary as any party. And when they open the ompe, the same thing as Shatta and so. And you know, say be a BBC now or can't say be a Shatta ABB ompe. And as a BBSC, na Shatta say or no Sarkodie ABB ompa. No man. The emphasis by a more known experience, the Otifa Shatta, the Adumpo or Shatta, and or can. Ama manfo who said it you know aboa because they say a trend obi e kan ho asem e beboa ma ne show na kwa ni mu na afin so e be me hu adwena wo fa Shatta ho sa abre ya yewu mu it is said the we introduction na wo kan ebinum ho ha ebi to more positive experience with Shatta ba o mo nka because as at now no o mo ni no enyiye eyisa o mo ni na gudie na e bibie wo ho ndi no o mo ma meka at least all me can be bad as you on Shatta and Stema and yet the good news no Babeka or to the baby and the be on so I am more mummer assembly bit me a seer a bemo mabeka the positive vibes any positive impact and Shatta aye or my brabo it's a matter of time it is the American also Sarkodie more on Canada be the same way or more munyan can Udimingo can say Omra Mekan or Abra Hinsi. And the BBC ebi omo so omo beba be share good experience omo ni Shatta Wale enya anaze omo nyine no omo anon pese I want to be like Bandana no ebi there will be a time omo beba out no ma ba be kan nyina. Okay, for me I think this is positive and Sarkodie is utilizing the leverage of having a very good relationship with Shatta Wale at this point in time.
Okay. Shagsy being the sponsor of Rapaholic, did it come as a shock to you?
Not really. I mean, yeah, the BB in China, Sarkodie in recent times, I promote a Shagsy pa, and you know, say, a group have been Sarkodie to be here more be, and other obey program been a Shagsy to castle or best support here. It's not a bad thing, and again, it's not surprising because my kind of platform we should that. Say, Oma Omubuan, Omonton as a bomb. Support me, make I support you. And then a Biana Coso. So when you have to support, I win a year support.
Support your own.
When you support your own, never could be.
Never be any beer.
Say, could you wait any Libya? Okay. SM, any stagnation, support, a newbie, and support. No. Oh, time I own here no, or the amount, or no here, or the amount, now FFF. And then they all know me here no about the support your own. But so when you have there support your own preaching, for me, it's not surprising because of recent relationship and recent things are meaning on both sides and I know. I'm not surprised that BBC I cost.
Well, Ro, come through as well. I'll be reading some of your messages right after this, and I'll also be activating the phone lines for you to call into the program. Yes.
Am I surprised? No, I am not. There's this saying.
Surprised on which of the issues?
No, as what Sarkodie is saying about Shatta Wale. No, I am not. Am I also surprised about Shaggy sponsoring rapperholic.
Okay.
No, I am not. In fact, even with the first one, what Sarkodie is saying about Shatta, they say real recognizes real.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm seeing. Even in recent times, the Shatta Wale has also said the same thing about Sarkodie, saying that yes, he likes Medical. Medical is a very good friend, but if he's talking about his best rapper of all time, it's Sarkodie.
Oh, I see.
Yes, Shatta has said it in recent time. Just recently, when he was granting interviews, he said it. So it is not something that is far away from these two people. And like Sarkodie said, yes, they may have their differences, but you see, the respect for their talent and craft is one that both of them do not touch.
Okay.
Whether they agree at a point or they don't, no, they both don't touch it. And it is not so surprising that even till date, they both have one of the biggest fan bases in Ghana.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot going out of yourself, being very unconventional to have that level of success. And you see, for Sarkodie to say this, then it comes back to some of the things that I've been saying in like always. Say, you see these top artists, they learn from each other.
Oh, of course.
And they have a certain code or a certain blueprint that is very common that all of them are working with. It is just a matter of time for them to tell you, oh, I learned this from this person or I learned that from that person. It is just a matter of time for them to say it. Maybe Stonebwoy now, probably because of his differences with Shatta Wale, will not come out to say it. But there are so many things that he does or he's been doing that you can clearly see, like you see where the motivation is coming from.
Yeah.
You will see where the motivation is coming from. And it is not a crime. It is not a sin. It is nothing shameful.
To praise what the other one is doing.
Of course. See, anybody that sees Vybz Kartel today, or his Vybz Kartel's friendship with Shatta Wale, will know why Shatta Wale has always been talking about Vybz Kartel. There are so many things that Shatta Wale does that when you take Vybz Kartel as a person, you see so many of those traits in Vybz Kartel.
Yes.
Plenty. And any new any bonnet, any she. And you know, it takes a lot of mind strength for you to admit or say some of these things. For Sarkodie to say these things about Shatta Wale, I mean, they know each other. And like he said, they may have their differences. There are certain things that Sarkodie would want to do it in a certain way. Shatta Wale would also want to do it in another way. It doesn't mean that they don't like respect each other's craft and talent. And look at, even as at that time, when he was talking about Bandana, he wasn't talking about Shatta Wale.
No.
He was talking about.
Before he mentioned Bandana.
Yes, Bandana. Even as at that time. And I'm sure even as at that time, Bandana too probably might have seen Sarkodie trying Kanko from Committee 5 coming.
I know, right?
And he was also probably admiring that talent.
So
And the hustle.
What was his name before Bandana?
Doggy.
Yeah.
You.
Doggy. No, the bar Bandana.
Yeah.
And he metamorphosed.
I heard that Bandana was given to him by Obo.
But he was Doggy
Yeah, okay.
before.
Okay.
That was the name he chose from the entire world.
Yeah.
Doggy. Doggy dog.
Oh, on the matter say because secondary school time. Yeah, not dog baby. Old dog. Dog father. Right dog. One dog. Obia a dog. Obia a dog. Secondary school time.
So you see, and also respecting Sarah resilience, consistency, and that's hard work in the person's craft. It shows nothing. Where are Sarkodie kind? Sebi wo
Dabi.
Ati nipa oye no so.
Dabi
da. And you see, it will only take some of us to make a big deal out of these things. When we talk about some of these things, some people may not see the importance until it is your turn.
Yeah.
Me assure say Sarkodie can be before Shatta Wale one. Ka by this time, ka tutrobento. And ye di besi ho na pom. Why and say once me catch say Shatta Wale so aka the same thing even recent time about Sarkodie. But no ya mo ho tutrobento. Ye be twen. And that difference is never bad. Sa dan ye be kire say sebe Solomon yansa na Yakopon the man yes you will be. And at the end of the day, it will not even encourage the young ones coming to also show that level of respect. It is not about you showing respect to somebody that has even paid the dues before you. But even among yourselves, your colleagues, how do you even regard yourself? Because as at that time, yes, Bandana, now when you have some level of famous at that time, but and Sarkodie so no sober. But he was still able to pay that respect. He was still able to recognize that talent and say, Charlie, watch out for this guy. This is the guy. Even when the Baba self was doubting.
Yeah.
Even when the Baba self
saw the greatness from
exactly. And if you don't admit, and you may have a problem with the timing. So if you obey show no na one. It's in one kind of time, babe. Some of these things, unfortunately, you don't control when they come out. It is only time and situations and circumstances. And they determine some of these things are beyond ma amount for kafom. But it is obi can. And was say a born abaso. No obisu di yesu because the attempt and ye can't was a man. And kobisu ti baby because Sarkodie di na tem when you hype. Inti misumi nkodi atem. Inti na all cancer powerful obi hu a all born abaso. Yam mo Sarkodie so abaso. Say oh yes no china so obi ti baby no hwe nso okay. Ye bod me cancer me ye niama pa ye be ka ho asem. Sa so na me ye bonia ye be ka ho asem. And that is how the world moves. I mean Sarkodie over 10 years has seen it all, has done it all. Has done so many things. Yes, Sisia, the level that Shatta Wale Sarkodie different word video mokoto.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
I hope and pray that others will also emulate and also speak out in that manner. So yes, you can have your differences, you can disagree, but you see the talent and the craft and that work input, you don't touch it. You don't touch it. You come and say the person was looking like a lost puppet. No, you see that person won't say they are doing free by about cars as the crown input. Me, say, yeah, no bus ever say, show me talent, grandpa. Who are here on talent?
I know.
And that is the situation. So me, I will commend Sarkodie. Remember Sarkodie abaso. Say yes. Time ni drew ye say obeka sa anya maybe say
One hypocrite.
One hypocrite. One fan shot that came one tnaso. Name mo kind. Same way as Shatta so time all year friends saying Twitter space with some of his fans even on TikTok okay. Sarkodie even before cry and say your move no. I still now man for dream say still on this Sarkodie war almost differences near the other. He was still saying these things about Sarkodie. And no check here, say your mom money and can see including Stonebwoy. Go online and type some of the things, beautiful things that he said about Stonebwoy, the likes of Jupiter, the likes of Episode Nina. Go and check the kind of things he said about them. It doesn't change anything about. Yes, your ways may be different from his ways. There are certain ideas that will clash. That is understandable. But you see the talent, the craft, and the hard work, you don't touch it.
Kaya Jen, don't go there. I know that's how we call it. A friend of Kaya Jen, don't go there. Some of your messages, then after that, we will activate the phone lines so we can run away from here. Multi Kadu says, their love for, I'm reading from Facebook. It says, their love for each other is unmatchable despite their disputes. That is what he's also saying. And Yaukis has given us the love emoji. And Osikil Spike Lee Tete says loyalty is talking. Now Multi-Cado says you bad. What did I do that I bad? Marco the smaller God says Chemo they give correct keys. 2 wise, Purple Week. And it goes on like that. Get ready to call in to be part of the show. But first, let me go on to YouTube to get some latest comments as well. Then we can read that one before we activate the phone lines. Okay. Gideon Body says, okay, I think I read this earlier. Now, Attention TV says, big shout outs to Mafia Manager. I'm enjoying the program on Agbeve TV. Much respect. Emmanuel Opariansa says, please, Roland's microphone is too low for our hearing. I want to believe it got better. Now, Cappuccini says, Doggy, Charlie, good show, guys.
Doggy, no. In Kasabi, Shatta was star, Bianca, I can say.
Doggy star.
He changed his name.
Sparrow says, truth be truth, Bandana we know from Bandana in Sukura Dan Suman. He said that, okay, I'm sure what he wanted. Bandana we know from Banana in Sukura Dan Suman. We know pass, big up Kinwale. And Solo Lam says, Gideon Body, which problem are you talking about? You breached the security arrangement. Minimal force is allowed, my brother. And Solo Lam says, Doggy, because of Yogi Doggy. I'm sure he's asking that. Was Shatta inspired by Yogi Doggy to go for the
Doggy style? I changed Shatta Wale.
Well, Yogi Doggy was his godfather as well.
Of course. So it could be inspired by that.
I wouldn't be surprised. This one also reads, Lexis Quent. He says, as for the I read guy, he left only the symbol of hope that he can't copy from. Oh my goodness. He said, as for the I read guy, he left only the symbol of hope that he can't copy from Wally. Gideon Body says, the love between Shatta and Sak has always been deep. Even in the time of dispute, they maintain respect for each other, and now the love is back again. They need to give us that hit. And Gideon Body again says, Sak told a story of when they recorded Dancehall Commando. It turned into a mini concert at the studio because Shatta came to Tema. Yes. Gideon Body comes again and says, for information, that the Lumba's funeral date was never mentioned. Shatta's name was Yogi Doggy. Levy Livingston says, good evening, Flex Entertainment Gurus, watching you live from London, Shatta movement to the world. Fantastic champ. He says, Brasami, please, I want to know Roland's background because he has communication skills. You know, be small. I love it. He's from Ghana. I know what you want to say by background. Now, Levy Levis says, good evening, Flex. Okay. I think I've been reading the same messages over and over. I think it is now time. Okay, so you can now call in 02089209996. 02089209996. So you can also call and be part of the show. And let me supply this information to those who are watching on Agbeve TV. From Monday, the program will be repeated from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. as well. That is Showbiz Daily, especially after watching it weekdays, Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. During the day, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. you will get a chance to watch the repeated broadcast as well on Agbeve TV only. Online there, it will go forever. And also Ubetimi Abe part of it, same way, not BBI I find. Now, other than I must say, a man for the breaker say it is hard for someone like Stonebwoy to also recognize Shatta. Why are people thinking like that?
Well, it's
Let me read this message on Facebook. It says, Bangbo Bendigoti Jibril Echale Dini Biedin. Sammy Mafia SMS is being missed in Ho Rough Soldier from he wants to say that Shatta movement, they've missed us in Ho. Yeah, Ho there Shatta and Crown or Wafi Ho for until in fact the whole voter region. So let's see how best we can all come through. Now one day show Kakra aba na yetimi aba bejire mu ho na yetimi abɔ no sɛ ne mpɛsɛ mo bona. Yes, so 4 lines are active now. 0208920996. You can call either via WhatsApp or you can call on main or the voice calls. Na yentimi foul. Na try so beka why people are saying, oh, I didn't they say someone like Stonebwoy would also appreciate Shatta's talent.
Well, I think that it is the position that he occupies now, because unfortunately he's putting himself in a very direct competitive position when it comes to Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy, like these two brands.
Okay.
You see, unlike Sarkodie, even when he had his differences with Shatta Wale, was not in that competition with Shatta Wale.
Okay.
Yes, they are all musicians. They were all fighting for attention, fans and all of that. But it was about okay. And that is the position that, for me, I think Stonebwoy has put in himself.
Okay.
It is about proving that he knows or does better than Shatta Wale. And the thing, it is as blunt as it is. It is in his approach to conversations, especially even when Shatta Wale is involved. Even with Shatta Wale live, some of the old interviews for the Shatta Wale are yet on live in Pwa. You can clearly see when you read between the lines, the conversation and everything. You can clearly see, say, it is about who is better.
Competition.
Yes, it is about competition and not what he can do.
Okay.
So, then there is no way or on any grounds can I come and tell people, say, we the mission free way. Then it will look as if, say, I am rather elevating you than myself.
Okay.
And in the spirit of competition, whether healthy or unhealthy, sometimes you would have to be selfish.
Oh, okay.
So on that score, it will be very difficult, and especially looking at the fact that they also have, or they've also been through some level of differences, and not yet, it will be very difficult for him to come out of his way and say, oh, this person has done this and it inspired me. This person did that and it even got me to do A, B, C, D.
Okay.
But Shatta can say it anytime, of which he has. There are so many occasions that he's baked up Stonebwoy, talked about how good and how talented he is and how hard working he is. He said it. But unfortunately, on the other side, they're putting themselves in some head-on collision competition here. It is about what you can do. So even when Sammy is saying, oh, for us, we think it is African dancehall. Shatta Wale is saying it is African dancehall. You have him say no, it is Afro dancehall. And when you go and check the definition and the conversation, you realize it is the same African dancehall in our count. But if you ask him to explain, you see where the explanation. One thing you can explain, he can explain,
Because he's an explainer.
You can explain, no? You can explain, Papa. You see, so that is the whole how the whole conversation is about. It is about putting yourself in a competition, like a very competitive mode. Even when the person is not competing with you, you are still competing with the person.
Okay.
But rather, you have the avenue to show the world what you can do. That is why Shatta Wale, even in himself, has never been bothered about what somebody is getting.
Okay.
Or the kind of award somebody is winning, whether the person is in the same genre with him or not. It is about when he wants to show the world what he can do. So if it is about feature, he features somebody because he wants to, and not because, okay, he is hot and everybody wants him to feature, or he thinks that, okay, Charlie, at this point, let me feature everybody. No. Even if it is about delivery.
Okay.
Whilst people are releasing 3 months, 4 months, 1 year, he can release 1 week, 500,
Bam, bam,
bam, bam, bam. Because the only person he sees as a competition to himself is himself. And that is how Shatta Wale thinks. But some people see it as, you are my competition. And the moment you make Shatta your competition, they say there is no sleep for the wicked.
Well, let me go back to Chemo and ask this question. Say, beyond Shatta and Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, do artists really do this? Do we see them praising others for their works. I think I can take it back. ABR over the years in Ghana, Bebo Lumba, may his soul rest in perfect peace. No about Kojo Anchi. Say Tama Lumba we and then Kojo Anchi journalist because why is it that you and Lumba we didn't see anything coming from you two? And Lumba Kojo said Dabi and you had a bit and when we even use that story as a case study, we didn't hear much from these guys. And I'm asking, sir, generally, is it difficult for an artist or a celebrity to make the other one look good? Is it difficult?
Era narcissism. This time the years, it is difficult for other artists to do that.
Okay.
But some time ago, not an easy thing for them to do. Okay. Because at that point, they were not seeing themselves as competitors. They were seeing themselves as colleagues. They were seeing themselves as, I'm doing my thing, you to do your thing.
Okay.
Whoever wins, go with it. And the way I'm not almost selling a crown will tell you.
Okay.
In fact, the gatekeepers then, those who were in charge of CD production and all those things, almost also were part of the reason why they were not seeing themselves as competition.
Okay.
Because by me I can say, as soon as you say me production to Tobo, it do so I say be day. And it was about coming up with a good song that the producer can sell. Oh now and so we be do attempt. So because me ya there chen on one
okay.
The who here say one volume na ye turning.
Yeah, Tommy the
also yeah told there and the BCBNC. And not that the kind of competition that we have now. It was indirect competition. Who can do a good song to get more sales? Okay. That was the competition then. But this time around, I think because of the fans, and at that time, not fans no not can do but they were not having the kind of platforms.
Yeah.
Now because some of the tension instigated by the fans.
Yes, especially Lumba and Kojonchi tension.
Yes, and even
it was purely fan based.
Yes, Lumba and Nane Champion say enka any ya enka you be who different cry from that time because that time no say Nane Champion releasing him be I we the that Lumba no boy we dey kutia num the that Lumba they are and so one man kasa no obi ante o man no da say omo ka say we me did this or me and say we more me na it wasn't like that. And for me era narcissism. So now it is difficult for them to do that.
Okay.
Because sometimes not for themselves but for the fans. Just for the fans to be happy. Say akwawe I am penazem na wo kwa kobo na baso. They will not be happy with you. And I bet you if enka Sarkodie and Shatta any good relationship at this time like the way we are seeing it enka fans no emfa easy sir. Enka said they were born about no enka for head their fans no ebe ya I crack sack na enka sakra no and come back to be good. So for me I think it's because times are changing and now it is difficult for the fans to even do that, not even for themselves or how they feel but for the fans, for the artists I mean. Okay. And now the fans control artists behavior to some extent because some of the artists almost share almost make us but almost back out to the public they don't act like that. In fact they have told themselves behind the scenes Charlie, we know how the fans behave so just allow them to do their thing, but for us
we know what is good for
us. We know we are cool, we've been talking and all those things. So for me, I think era no narcissism, and yes, it is difficult now for an artist to do that. So and for those who can do it, almost you bold, and I think they are also ready to face the fans, no matter what they say. Yeah.
Well, I'll be reading some messages, but we have just about 8 minutes to run away from here. If you want to call in, you can also do so 0208920996. 0208920996. Just 8 minutes and we run away from here. But on YouTube, Gideon Boadi comes in and he said the difference is Shatta is doing him, not concerned with others. But Stone wants to prove that he is better instead of just focusing on him. Unfortunately, the media played a significant role. Gideon Boadi comes again. The Shatta's issue with his colleagues is never personal. If there is a situation, he speaks on it. How it is, I truly believe that he loves and wants to see each of them be successful. That is what our gentleman Gideon Boadi, who is watching us from America, is also adding to that conversation. And Sparrow says Yogi Doggy is the godfather of Shatta Wale, and that is true. Yes, we.
My Shatta Wale changing the anchor that be a baby pile.
Facebook now.
You want Shatta star in pan or can then time or the doggy.
Shatta music.
Bambo Jibril says, Brasami Stoneboy even in voter region, we be in region self, Wale get fans more than him. Boy be too stingy. Wale is the only artist we know in Volta. Your man soldier from Ho. Hey, are you sure? Come on with it. Big and come on. No. Who drew Volta original couldn't come on.
Court.
Yeah, Yaswa Abosum.
And you're so.
I'll be doing it. And I'll be who send it here. Any update on Equatia by elections? We are closing. We just said you are about for the Akwatia by election. Any updates?
I'm trying to.
More as one update. Since any reporter be out here. Another time, we heard the reporter be could draw. The last time checking, I almost say NDC 4 years ready. As a result, no a year favor. And year point now also what interest now pursue who the air qua. Online CA at the then you guys can also be a part of the conversation. But remember, on Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV, we have also been on Agbeve TV as well. So if you are watching online, you can also scan your television sets and get the signals of Agbeve TV. And again, Kai said the show will be repeated 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. every weekday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And the live show is from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And we are both online and offline as well.
So far, from updates, I mean, who online, collation, okay. The collation is still ongoing. And what I'm seeing that is very interesting, the heavy police security around the collation centers.
Okay. Oh my
barricades. Yes.
I at their call.
And
that phenomenon the final
collation. And if you should see them,
course
now barricades what collation center what?
Since when
you check the video, like the kind of barricade, as a barricade, they are two fence wall.
Okay, we are closing. Chamo, where do you think the results is likely to go in terms of NPP
so far,
and NDC?
GH1 TV provisional results normally declare for the NDC candidate.
Wow.
And and the difference is 15,249 votes for NPP. And then 18,177.
Provisional results are winning.
Yeah,
provisional.
Yes.
Quality centers
yes, I think so. Because for them, they can't declare the winner.
Yes.
So technically, they will say
almost results are from the various polling centers. And the calculations.
Yes.
And a percentage, NDC for
NDC for 18,177 votes. And NPP 15,249 votes.
Yeah, about 3,000 difference.
Where GH1 for
GH1 for results are
GH1 only had with election coverage.
Yeah. So provisional results from the GH1 there, we can say NDC candidate now in it. And he is not the only one projecting like that. There are other people are almost projecting NDC candidates now are in it. Yeah, so far all the provisional results now abano in favor NDC candidate no, including I think Assassin Radio on the project for the NDC candidate. But for them, they have only collated 110 results instead of 119. So only 9 polling stations free man. NDC Nino ALD with 16,896 and NPP near 13,763.
Still,
and that's
still
so different.
Okay.
Yeah, so
my main tries menya we yeah. Good evening. Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
I think sir, we are struggling to connect the person to the studio.
Hello.
Hello. Volume no.
Hello.
Not feedback and so
Hello?
no problem. I think we can sort that one out later. Unfortunately, you're better are sorting it out later. Okay, it looks like sitting
assistance.
yeah.
Hey.
Hello.
Well, and they say don't get your catch up mono. Say over
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay, no problem. I think it's a system check. Our time is up, unfortunately. We wouldn't be able to pick more calls. I've seen Gideon also trying to call. Unfortunately,
Hello.
our time is up. And on this note, I want to say thanks to Agbeve Herbal and Medical Hospital for supporting us. Thanks to Verna Mineral Water for supporting us. And of course, to the producers of the show, Theophilus Digosh, who is our director of photography, who did our camera for us. There is that. Ishon, aka Sammy Ishon, is also the producer of the show. And our chief director is Sammy Tuga, who also directed this as well. Just so you know, my panel members have been in Team Dode Solomon, aka Chamo, our online manager here at Flex Entertainment Limited, as well as Roland Amate, who works with Shagzy, Shatta Movement Empire, Roland Reports, which is on YouTube, and more. My name is Sammy Flex.
You forgot OPK name, lovely.
Hey, OPK. OPK and Lovelace. I'm fans too much. My mom shout out. I'm sad this I'm shout out. List the mommy
tallest.
And I'm with the Imakra can be. Yes, with the Imazo can be now. Asemuno. Bibia. Okay, so OPK is telling me NDC has won actually.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
okay.
NDC has won.
Okay.
A big shouts to our technician Lovely Soa and graphics OPK as well as MCR Master Control Room controlled by OPK as well. My name is Sammy Flex. Just so you know, subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, and remember tomorrow 7 p.m. same time Agbeve TV, Facebook, YouTube, Sammy Flex TV. I'll see you when I see you. We're out of here.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green salad, Rocovita, and check it. Sugar level, check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Green salad, Rocovita, check it. Sugar level, fa check it. Fa check it. Green salad, Rocovita. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.